Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Gift and you're welcome to Gift and See Couture. So in today's tutorial, it's not about sewing. This channel is for sewing, but I've decided that I want to be talking about some other aspects of things about sewing, all right, tailoring and fashion design as a whole. And about today's tutorial, I want to talk about starting a YouTube channel. So as a fashion designer or as someone that has experiences in so many other things, you have knowledge to share, you have ideas that you can share with people, I would advise you to start a YouTube channel. Even though I'm not monetized yet, I'm almost there. Yeah. So if you are planning to start a YouTube channel, this is what I want you to know, that you don't really need much. You don't have to say you don't have lightnings, you don't have good cameras, you don't have good equipment, all right? All you need to do is just for you to start. That's just the truth. Just start. You can use your camera, face your camera like this and be talking. Just pass the little information, little by little. You just have to, at the end of the day, you work towards it, you save towards it, and then you get all the equipment that you need. For those that already have, kudos to you. And that's step one. Another step is, I know some of us know that people have been saying when you get to 1,000 subscribers, you are going to get monetized. No, my brothers and sisters, there is work in YouTube. Yeah, I must tell you. So one of the things you should do when you get to 1,000 subscribers is for you to post consistently, so that you can meet up with the watch hours, because you can get to 1,000 subscribers without meeting up with the watch hours. For me, I've exceeded that 1,000 subscribers, and right now as I'm talking to you, my watch hour is reducing, and I'll tell you why. But before I tell you, I want you to subscribe to this channel so that you can always get notification whenever I post a new video. So most of the videos I post is about sewing tutorials, all right? So like I said, I want to be broad in other aspects, all right? I want to be sharing my knowledge, my experiences, my ideas about majorly on sewing. So, and of course, YouTubing, for those that are yet to start, I would advise you start. Now, the reason I'm here to get to 4,000 watch hours is I started YouTube 2023, and when I started, I was consistent. I was posting back to back. Of course, I was doing well until I got pregnant. So when I got pregnant, I was not consistent again. Pregnancy was not the excuse. I was not consistent. My phone went bad. The battery was weak, was not strong enough for me to record a long video. All right, so that's one of the reasons. So when I started, after I put to birth, and I decided to start my YouTube channel back, to start recording. Remember, before I got pregnant, I was almost getting to 1,000 watch hours. But right now, as I'm talking to you, my watch hour has reduced to 390 something. Yeah, don't be surprised. So you see, now imagine if I've been consistent the moment I started, because I know the level of effort I put into it. I was posting short videos, I was posting long videos, I was engaging. Do you get? I would have gotten monetized. So this is to those that are yet to start a YouTube channel. In case you decide to start after this video, just make sure you are consistent. All right, don't let anything distract you. Of course, I have my beautiful baby with me, but here we are doing good, we are smiling, and I'm posting my sewing. All right, just be consistent. Yeah, be consistent. Focus on posting a longer video. Note, it shouldn't be too long, because if your video is too long, it will discourage people from clicking on your videos. All right, but just make it like 10 to 15 minutes for a start. And another thing you need to learn is about the editing. Learn how to edit your videos. You can as well pay someone to edit it for you if you don't know how to edit, because me, I've been doing it. I started it. Even though I'm learning as I'm going. Every time I learn new things, you can as well. You can even search on YouTube. But there are people, especially CapCut. There are people that knows very well about this editing stuff of a thing. They are very good, so you can learn from them and just be posting. And don't be posting about anyhow. Share values. Let your content be about values. Now, if I'm going to watch someone's video, what really attracts me to them, to their videos rather, is what is the information they give out. So now, if you are not giving me what I won't subscribe. All right. Now, as a fashion designer, you might be saying, "Oh, I don't have time to create what's it called, tutorials on sewing or tutorials on teaching people how to cut and sew just like the way I do." You can talk about so many things. You can do vloggings. You can talk about your life. You can record a little video as you are sewing. I believe you must have been seeing people doing that. That's content. So this video is to encourage you to start. Yeah, start. Just start. You can do it. All right. Another thing is for you to you can go about, you can involve in controversial topics. For us in Nigeria, we can talk about, Vicky James, she's always posting consistently. You can pick up a style and then try to analyze it. She has so many followers. You can pick up a style and then try to analyze it with words. You can talk about the prices of materials, the prices of tailoring tools. You can talk about so many things. You can share your knowledge. You can do so many things. You can share your experiences that you've had with your clients and then how you were able to solve them. There are so many people coming into fashion every day. What you have is what they need. And all you need to do is just for you to share with them what you have so that they'll be able to avoid the mistakes you made. For me, I made a mistake when I was here. It was a mistake because it's got nobody to put me through. All right. I made a mistake when I was sewing. Yes, because for now, I'm working from home. When I used to sew for customers, sometimes just for me to get customers, some customers will bring work. They will just give me, out of 100%, they'll give me like 30%. In my mind, shebi, it's just for me to sew. Then I'll go ahead and buy the fabric. After buying the fabric and I finish sewing, come and pick your fabric. Voila. A lot of experiences. I used to sell tailoring materials. You can talk about that, all right? You can talk about your own, you can share your own experiences. I used to sell tailoring materials. Some customers will come and buy fabrics from me, and then I'll be the one to sew. Guess what they will do? They will just pay half payment for the fabric and they will not pay for sewing. So now, how do you know that something like this has been going on? How do we let the newbies in fashion that are coming into fashion to know that you have to avoid this? Tailoring is not easy. Fashion designing is not easy. This is real work, I must say it. Sometimes when I'm sewing, I'll be like, what's really happening? What's really happening? Some customer would bring clothes and they would say, you're not using anything. I started being rude. I was enduring. It got to this very point. I was like, if you know I'm not doing anything, why did you bring your fabric to my place? So you can see how I don't know how they say I mean tailors, honestly. So there are so many ways, so many things to talk about it. To talk about if you want to start a YouTube channel. All right. You can do fabric sourcing. You can go to the market, video the price of things. For there are people that hardly go to the market just for them to have a clue of how the prices of things are in the market. You can talk about that as well. So now, just for time's sake, all right, I'm gonna get to make list of content ideas. This is for our YouTubers and like for our fashion designers, all right. So I'm gonna get to make list of tailoring content ideas that you can start as a fashion designer. Now, number one is design process and inspiration. All right, inspirational creation. All right, what inspires you, the design processes and all those stuff. You can talk about that one as well. All right, for example, Vicky James, I could remember there's this video that trended then that she was talking about how she got the inspiration of a particular style that she made for one South African lady. All right, she talked about that. So you can talk about that one. You can do something and talk about it. People are eager to hear from you. People are waiting for you, so you have to start. And number two is mood boards. What are mood boards? Anyways, I've already had it in mind that I'm going to give more detailed explanation of for each of these things. All right, so that's what you're going to do. Yes. And another thing is you can talk about design inspiration, just like what I said. You can talk about for a particular, for example, sometimes we pick Vicky James styles and then recreate it. All right, so it's actually Vicky. You can talk about a particular style that really inspires you to sew your own outfit. All right, so that's it. Another thing that you can talk about is styling tips and trends. Oh god, you can talk about that one too. You talk about shoes, everything about fashion. Do you know why I'm making this video? I just want you to start. Let's do it together. If you watch my videos, I'll see you in your own video. All right, you can talk about that one as well. You can talk about educational content. Don't worry about each of these. I'm going to give you more detailed explanation and on each of these things. All right, you can talk about educational content. You can talk about educational content. Let me just give you a tip of how educational content rather like for example, not everybody knows how to sew a v-neck. All right, so if you've gotten your way out, like you know how to sew a perfect v, you can show people how to sew it. You can show them the techniques that you use in achieving your own v-neck, and it will be straight. You can talk about how you sew your bustier. You can talk about how you iron your bustier. You can talk about how you do you cut your flair. All right, you can talk about how you cut your ruffles. So those are educational content that you can talk about as well. Another thing is you talk about engagement content. For example, you can create a poll for questions and answers. All right, you can create a poll for style inspiration. You can always ask your audience, which style would you want them, would they want you to analyze, would they want you to talk about, would they want you to cut. All right, you can do that one. Showcasing collections. You can talk about your collections, your designs and everything. You can talk about a style that you've sewn for a customer. Of course, you can talk about that, how you were able to achieve that style, the process that it took, how you were able to cut the lining, how you were able to sew the stitches, how you were able to sew the crinoline and all those stuff. You can talk about so many things, lots of things. I'm doing this so that it will ginger you more, because I came across this lady on YouTube, Dove Dash. She has been a kind of motivation writer rather. so because she talks about our daily lives, and she also encourages people. She said, if you know you are beautiful, you are above 40, you are in your 30s, you are doing this, you have ideas, you know what others people know but are unable to share, you can come out and share, you can come out and talk about it, you can inspire people. So that's the reason I said, there's so many things that I know. Let me not just focus on sewing tutorials, let me also share. All right, so you can do that as well. Fashion challenges, what has been your challenges and the event that has been happening, you can talk about that. When you were learning, what did you experience, and all those stuffs. You can talk about so many things. You can talk about your personal branding. You can encourage people to have a brand, to start up their own brand, the things that they need, each thing that they need to start up their own brand. When it comes to fashion designing, you can do your label, you can customize your bag, you can do so many other things that will bring more customers to you. Not anyhow customers, because when, so for example, if you go to, for example, Vicky James, she doesn't sew for everybody. You don't have to sew for everybody. All this is based on how you've been able to build your brand. All right, so such content helps. You can encourage people, you can talk about your branding, you can talk about costing too. How do you do your own costing? For example, if a customer brings an outfit to you, how are you able to give a customer a particular price? Do you just call the price for a customer, or do you write some things down and then estimate the total of what you have, and write what the outfit will cost and your profit? So you can talk about that as well. Not everybody knows how to do costing. People can just say a particular style and then give out their own price. So you see, you can talk about all those things. And sorry about my scarf, I'm here to make my hair. And then you can now talk about your clients' testimonials. So many things that you've done for your clients, and the outfit that you've made for them, and how they were out, and how excited they are. All right, you can talk about that, and the do's and don'ts. So these are what you can talk about as a fashion designer. All right, for someone that is yet to start a YouTube channel, this content is for you. And if you've watched this video to this point, thank you. So in my next videos, I'm going to break down all this for us to understand more, to have a deep understanding about it. So before you go, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment. See you. Bye bye.